Alright guys, I know I haven't recorded. I unfortunately don't own my Civic SI no more. I own the little Nissan hardbody. Um, it's fully C-notch, which I recently got done. Exhaust, an LHD kit, some burners. It's pretty slammed, if you ask me. I lowered it a fuck ton. Key cap interior. But what I want to talk about is, since I own this truck, I had it for like a year already. I did like the 240SX clutch line, new brake boost, new clutch master and all that bullshit. I want to do the turbo kit on this, so I want to record it and actually do it for the first time. So don't mind my tanks for welding. It's a kit I bought off someone. Has a precision wastegate. I believe this is CRX manifold. The blow valve, the downpipes, AM gauges. So pretty much here, I'm waiting on some parts to come in. My welder, so we can weld some shit up. Make a cool exhaust for this. So yeah, I do want to record how to do it and how we're gonna do it. So right now, I'm gonna do the whole EGR delete and charcoal canister, everything. I'll show you how to do it, which shouldn't be too hard. First of all, I removed the little air box that we had, the intake, all that shit. I already ordered my 3.5 90-degree intake coupler that we're gonna go weld it on. So it curves like this, and we can what's it call it? Put the intercooler piping right here, run it through here, straight to the turbo. I'm gonna fab up the intercooler and the front grille, all that right now. We're gonna learn together, realistically. But yeah, this is the start of a new build for me. The truck it is lowered on Beltic's street performance shocks, as you can tell all around. It rides pretty nice. It's on the 14 stocks with some really small tires. Helps it drift. It has all brand new steering rack. I wish I recorded a lot of this stuff because it would have made for great content. I got this truck pretty fucked up. It has 4x4 fenders now, so that's pretty cool. I put them on. It's a shit box. It's pretty cool. But yeah, let me take off the grill and let's mock up this intercooler. My grill was zip ties. If you have the little plastic retainers, all you have to do is put the flathead right here on this little retainer, and then you kind of square it off so it just slides out like that, and then pretty much the grill will just come off. It is a new grill. When I did the whole front end, I still need to get a front bumper though. So let's put this to the side. Oh fuck, whatever. Cheap chrome. So yeah, let's mount the intercooler, see how this shit's gonna start looking. I don't have enough piping to run the intercooler as of right now, so I'm gonna wait on that. I have more piping back there, but as of right now, so first I'm gonna run it without an intercooler, or I'll probably wait till I get all my piping. But first we're gonna delete the charcoal canister. We're gonna delete this right now. I just went to AutoZone and bought these, which is what's it called? They're vacuum caps. That's what they're called. Let me actually look, so I know people are gonna ask. Yeah, vacuum caps, assortments. So I bought that. So yeah, we're just gonna plug them all up, delete that real quick, and then start taking off the manifold. Start taking that off. Just start deleting everything from here, so we can start the build. What I do is, I'm using the red ones from the kit. You follow the line, you take it off, and then you kind of cap it. You are gonna need, I believe two. One for the fuel pressure regulator, and then the one for the brake booster. So of course you don't want to get rid of those guys. So yeah, that's capped. So we deleted this line already. We're gonna follow this one, and I believe this was down here. I know it's hard to see. Let me turn on my flash. I know that one's hard to see, and that one's right here. But actually, I believe this is all with the freaking shit, with the pump and everything. I'm gonna end up deleting all this. Actually, that one's not even connected. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end up deleting all this as of right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So you kind of just follow the lines. I'll show you everything in pieces though. So this one's done. Another one is this one, which is this tube, which goes all to the gas tank. So you just really unhook it from here and pretty much delete it. You can just leave this here, unless it bothers you. Then you take off the pump, which works by vacuum. It really doesn't have a switch or anything. And yeah, so let's start taking the whole canister off. Going a lot cleaner. I still have to take the bracket and make a new bracket for the ignition coil. This you can either cap or leave it. I'm gonna just leave it because it'll probably just vent. There's a hose down there with it connected, and then the other one you can cap. It's down here. Either that or you can remove the whole spider, which I may do just once I get to that part. So right now, as of right now, the charcoal canister is fully deleted. It's pretty cool. I'm still waiting for my EGR block off plate, but if not, I'll just make one. So I'll probably start that right now. But I am gonna start taking off all this bullshit. So yeah, let's start this part. All right, so we end up deleting the charcoal canister. Like I said, you just have to follow the lines. You cap it. Make sure you cap the top one for the fuel regulator so nothing bad happens, and it still works. So you don't have to worry about that shit. You can run a new line from there if you like. For this stupid pump, all you have to do is you follow this line, which should run to this part. So you cap that, and other than that, it has a return line to this module right here. So 2 vacuum lines right here. So all you have to do besides take them off is unscrew 2 Phillips heads, and you take 3 bolts off, which are 10 millimeters, and boom, that comes out. So that's out too. All right, so this weird looking thing is out. It connects to the 2 hoses that we already removed. Not removed, but played with. The 2 hoses that connect to, one goes into the smog pump, I guess, and this is a loop-de-loop. The other one goes here. 2 10 mils to remove this, 2 10 mils here, and 1 10 mil here. And that's all to move the whole bracket. This does have, to take that off, the connector does have a, where is it at? Right here. It does have like a little clip I didn't see until later. So make sure you remove the little retaining clip, and it comes off. So that's off now. All right, and we're gonna move on. Next thing would be, actually, that's pretty much it, because this is gonna come off when I take off the header, the exhaust. I think I'm gonna remove the bracket right now. Actually, I should have just done that since the beginning. I'm gonna just remove the bracket, and here's my new steering gearbox. So yeah, let's do that real quick. So yeah, now the bracket's off. The hardest bolt was the bottom one, 3 bolts, it's out. I should have taken that off instead of taking everything apart by part. I moved this aftermarket ground. I'm guessing it's aftermarket. Now the manifold has to come off. You do have to remove the EGR valve, which I'm deleting, which is fine. You just loosen that up, it comes off. You need a crescent wrench because it's pretty big. I usually loosen this off so you have more room right there. Other than that, it's pretty much just these bolts, and that's it. And you just unplug your O2 sensor, which is pretty simple. You just have to, let me see if I can do it with one hand. And for people who don't know how to take off your evap tube, I'm using a 8-inch cheapo crescent wrench I have laying around. All you have to do is make sure you go down, which is loosening on these, and then this should pop out. It's a flared nut, kind of like a brake line, so it's pretty easy. And then these, they're already all loosened because I have, when I bought the truck, 2 studs or 3 studs were broken. One right here, and one right here. So I had to replace all those. So this is it's already loosened. I recommend using PB Blaster to WD-40, letting these soak overnight, which is what I did. And that helped a lot to taking those off. Remove all your spark plug wires to do that. O2's unplugged, pretty much there. Well, it's not fun jacking up a mini truck that's slammed, but we did. on some fucked up jack stands. The reason I jacked it up is because to remove the manifold from the bottom, you have to remove 3 bolts, which are 3 nuts. Sometimes they come out with the stud, sometimes they don't. The first time they did. Quick trip to doing that part. Where's it at? You want to use like 2 or 3 long extensions. They were 14 mils, but you want to use some really long extensions, and pretty much there. That's the only part. You use that and it just comes off. And then another thing is that you have to drop your oil pan, of course. So you take off that cross member, which is 4 of these, which are 19s. Super easy. Easiest cross member I have ever done. Just remove 2 bolts there, 2 bolts there. That's it. It comes off. Other than that, be prepared for a bunch of shit coming off. I'm happy I'm doing the oil pan because it is leaking from all the sides. So that's good, in my opinion. Cross members right there. So that'll be fine. But yeah, let's take off the manifold. All you have to do right here is take off all those studs. I already took out the 20, so I just have to do my aftermarket ones right here. That's one. One more right here. I have to take off the extension. Take the extension off. Yeah. So guys, I finally got a camera person. So it's kind of hard when the truck is lifted, but nothing we can't do. There's 2 more back here. Oh, that one's gonna fall to the ground, which is fine. And then we do a little Jordan box we use, dump them in there. And then the manifold should have come off. Let's see. Alright, let me get a chair or something because I put the truck too tall because I was gonna do the oil pan. So let me get something so I can be a little taller. Alright, before this chair breaks, all we gotta do is fucking snaggle this bitch off. What is hitting me? That should almost be off, actually. Yeah, it's off. That was it. And it's off. We did it, guys. Look at all that oil. Holy moly. It's mostly just gasket. Kidding. So yeah, we are gonna get new gaskets, of course, so there won't be an issue. But yeah, and I'll show you guys the rest of the stuff. All right, so this is, I believe, a CRX racing manifold off of 240, and it does have a pretty good wastegate. It has a precision wastegate right there. I'm not sure if it's real or fake. I'm pretty sure it's real. Other than that, let's mock it up and see how it fits. Actually, I know the gaskets aren't on. Doesn't matter. It's just a mock-up. Let's see how hard it is to mock it up. All right, so we do have the manifold now mocked up. Precision wastegate right here for the boost. Not boost control. What the fuck? Boost gauge, and then this goes into the turbo. And yeah, it's pretty mocked up. Nice, actually, really nice clearance. It's not close to the brake booster, so that won't get hot. The turbo is gonna be right here, so it is gonna look pretty fucking dope. And yeah, guys, no turning back down, so we're gonna fucking send it. I'll record more tomorrow. This is probably gonna be part 1. I wasted like 2.5 hours to do all this, which really was not a lot of work. 4 bolts here, 5 bolts there. Drop the subframe, and look how much cleaner the engine bay looks. Of course, not clean, but less cluster in the way. So now we're gonna leave the truck alone for tonight. If you guys want to do this, any questions or anything, for sure, hit me up. My Instagram's gonna be Shady Luck. I'll post it there. And yeah, guys, I may be looking like a mess, but I'm happy with Nissan D21. I think it's gonna be one pretty dope little project. Tomorrow, hopefully my turbo comes in so we can start fabricating the exhaust and random shit. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. This was part 1 of the Nissan turbo build.